Hey,
All right.
Brewskis, blah, blah, blah.
Pass some Brewskis. Pass some Brewskis.
Welcome back to the Week 16 NFL preview on Bets and Brewskis. I'm accompanied by Elliot and Matt today. Boys, let's dive in.
How we doing, boys?
Yeah,
Matt, I think we have something to tend to real quick.
Oh yes, take your shots.
Sure.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Ooh. Shooters are always
Elliot, what game you got for us to start off this week?
Well, before we start, we'll go. We normally start with a Thursday night, but we're currently watching it. We're recording a little bit later tonight. So currently, Jacksonville's up 10-3 against the Jets. Been an all right game so far. The Jets with Zach Wilson are absolute garbage.
Jags are moving the ball right now.
Thankfully, I believe we all have the Jags tonight.
Oh, I'm jagging on.
I wanted to take the Jags, but I just couldn't do it considering the weather. However, I did put a hefty little chunk of change on the under of 36.5. A couple parlays. I got a nice little under parlay. I got the passing yards for both quarterbacks under. Got a bunch of receivers yards under. I'm looking pretty good right now.
Damn.
Yeah. Basically everybody but the tight end.
That could be bad. All right, so this NFL schedule is also a little weird this week because we got Christmas on Sunday. So there's a ton of games on Saturday, boys. Love me some Saturday games. Oh yeah.
Nut.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Games all day Sunday too. It's just beautiful.
That's right. 3 games on Sunday. Now I do have to say the Sunday slate, bit of a stinker, but it's still football. So
I mean, Pack Dolphins is interesting.
Yeah,
that should be a good game.
It should be an all right one.
And then what's the late game? Bucks and
Cardinals.
It's gonna be a stinker, but it looks like Brady's probably gonna give himself a dub.
It's a bad one. All right. Anyway, starting off with the Saturday afternoon games. This is 1:00 games. We got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants in Minnesota. Right now, the Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. The total on this game sitting at 47.5. Brenton, what do you got on this game?
You know what? I think I'm gonna make my first official pick tonight. I'm gonna take the the Vikings -3.5. I think that is I mean, the way they played the last few weeks, seems like they brought their price down a bit. And I think -3.5 is nice. The Giants aren't good. They're not good. They've just got some easy dubs. They're in an easy conference besides the Eagles. Yeah, and probably give me the over if I had to pick over under. I would go over.
I do like the over in this game. Matt, what do you got?
About all.
I was about to say give me Vikings at -2.5, but it's -180. I mean, ticket to money or split. Favorite in this matchup, 6-0 against the spread in last 6. That would be the Vikings in this. I'm not going to take anything, but I definitely think the Vikings is the side.
Yeah, I like the Vikings quite a lot. I also like the over. Both defenses are pretty bad. We saw what the Vikings can do in just a half of football. And I think the Giants are going to be able to have success. The Vikings defense is giving up loads and loads of points. Now, this did start out, I believe it opened at like 44, 45.5 or something like that. I think it was 45.5. Ballooned all the way up to 47.5. I think if you can get it at under 48, like get the number at 47.5, you got a good number. I do like Vikings -3.5. Maybe buy it down to the 3. Not the worst thing in the world. But I don't have an official pick, but I like the Vikings as definitely a money line play and a parlay. So
I like that too.
It should be a fun game though, pretty high scoring hopefully.
Sure.
And it's one of the few indoor games, so it's actually not affected by the weather this weekend. We have a lot of games with the totals in the 30s this weekend.
Ooh.
Speaking of low totals, the next game on the slate, we got the New Orleans Saints traveling up to Cleveland to take on the Massage Brown. The Browns right now are 2.5 favorites.
That's awesome.
And the total lowest on the schedule, 32.5 points. It did dip down to 31 earlier this week, but then I got bought back up to 32.5. So, Matt, what do you have on this game?
I mean, first look at it, Saints have not been able to do jack shit. Andy Dalton absolutely is an abysmal quarterback. But, I mean, Deshaun Watson also hasn't shown anything either. 73% of the month, 73% of the bets, 75% of the money's on the Browns. Underdog in this matchup, 5-0 against the spread. Road team in this matchup, 4-1 against the spread. I think I'm going to take it as an official pick. I'm going to buy it up to 3.5, and I'm going to take the Saints. I kind of just like whoever's getting points in this matchup. I think it's going to be a close game. Both these teams kind of suck. I also don't mind. I know it's low as fuck. It's 32.5, but both offenses have been absolutely fucking terrible. Maybe sprinkle an under parlay with all the snow games and get the Browns and Saints in there.
The Snowpocalypse parlay. I kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The only problem is I don't know because I mean we're in Indiana and I don't know if Cleveland is getting much more snow than us. I don't think we're really getting.
They are.
Okay, so yeah, I could definitely see this being an under, even though the total is extremely low. The problem is one special.
I don't know.
Or one turnover on downs and plus territory that could definitely hurt the under a lot.
I don't know that it's so much snow that people are like freaking out about this weekend. It's more the wind gust and the cold temperatures. It's supposed to be like -30 wind chill and like 30-degree fucking wind gust or 30-mile-per-hour wind gust, 40-mile-per-hour. Like, man, it's gonna be hard to throw the ball and score points.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, the under is juiced a little bit at -114. I mean,
not bad.
So, Burton, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, factoring in that this game is in Ohio, and we all know what Ohio does. I mean, the Browns are good. The Browns have a good. They have great talent. The Saints are not good, but
the Saints also have good talent,
and not as good. I feel like the Browns are just so. I mean, they're hindered by being in Ohio. That is their main problem.
Maybe
they're hindered by having a rapist as a quarterback. That's what they're hindered by.
No, it's actually an upgrade. It is. I mean, Deshaun's good.
A guy that hasn't played in 2 years.
2 years. 1 year. Okay, dummy.
Okay, dummy. 1.5
year and a half.
I'm not taking anything though, because the weather's gonna really influence this game. It's gonna be fucking cold as shit. Throwing a ball and catching it's gonna be like hitting stones together. It's gonna suck.
Hey,
so
something to look at. I don't know exactly who the Saints kicker is. I feel like he's been in the league for a while. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would bank on him more than I would the rookie Cade York, considering the conditions. I know that Cade York has been pretty good this year, but I feel like Lutz.
So keep in mind, Will Lutz kicks in a dome.
Yeah, but he's been in the league for forever. I'm sure he's kicked in bad games.
I'll kick you in a dome.
I'd trust him more than I would a rookie.
I'm not taking anything in this game. I think it's too volatile.
Yeah,
just due to the weather. And yeah, I would go Browns if I had to pick anything money line, but I'm not taking anybody.
If I play anything in this game, it may be a Taysom Hill over rushing yards. The Browns have a bad rush defense.
That's not a bad take.
Yeah,
that's literally the only reason why I was taking the Saints is because Taysom Hill is about to go off. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to rush him a lot in this game. Andy Dalton.
He's going to have to.
And he doesn't want to be out in the cold, so that may be a play to look at.
Red Rocket.
I don't think they have rushing totals out yet. No, they don't.
All right. The next game.
Yeah, definitely. Next on the list, it's kind of a sneaky, all right game. We got the Detroit Lions traveling to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Right now, the Lions are sitting as 2.5-point favorites. Total of the game 43.5. Burton, what do you got?
Sneaky, all right.
I like this game.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay down another pick this week. Give me the fucking Lions. Give me a -2.5. They're on a hot streak. The playoffs are. They can sniff it. They can smell it. Dan Campbell. I bet he's giving the most electric speech right fucking now into his phone so he can rehearse it and give it again the next day. He's going to go ballistic. I mean the Lions. The Lions aren't fucking losers this year. Everybody wants them to win. Hell, the NFL wants them to win. So if you think this is rigged, you got to put your money on the Lions.
What?
I'm going Lions.
I absolutely love the take. I love the take.
I don't know why you think the NFL just wants the Lions.
I didn't say I said it was rigged, but if you think it's rigged, put your money on the Lions.
Okay.
So
if you're an Alex Jones tinfoil hatter, Lions.
Jesus. So, I got a couple things that might scare you out of that pick. One of the reasons why I'm not taking this, 74% of the bets and 98% of the money is on the Detroit Lions this weekend, -2.5.
They're confident.
Home team in this matchup, 4-1 against the spread. That would be the Panthers. Underdog in this matchup, 6-2 against the spread. That would also be the Panthers. I understand this is a different Detroit Lions team, but seeing that much money and that many bets are on the Lions, I mean, the Lions are America's team. Fuck the Cowboys. The Detroit Lions are America's team this year. And as much as I would love to see them win, I cannot put any money on them. I might throw them in a money line parlay just for shits and giggles, but I don't know.
Oh,
I
would just like to
official.
I would like to interject right now that the live total or live spread for the Jags Jets game is Jags -9.5.
Yeah, for the viewers,
hey, we didn't talk about.
Yeah, Britain for some reason decided to take Jags at an alternate spread of -6.5, even though they were already 2-point dogs. I don't get it.
If you love the pick, you love the pick, and right now it is paying off.
Daddy enjoys. Oh my God, ETN!
All right, I'm right behind you.
They got 43 seconds.
Yeah, I'm at 43 right now.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Well, so I also am taking the Detroit Lions this weekend. I love them at 2.5. I'm surprised they're not up to 3.5. I understand they're the away team this week, but they're different. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown has been awesome.
Can you say that again?
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
One more time for the viewers.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Sorry, the sun god is what he is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been going off.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
He's good.
Their defense has been a little lackluster. I think it's been playing better. But
yeah, they were last. They were the worst defense of all time in the NFL through like the first 7 weeks, and now they're just
better though. And you got Sam Darnold playing across from you. I have very little faith in Sam Darnold. I think 2.5 is a great number. Give it to me. It might be my favorite play of the week. I just love the Lions. They're going to go on. They're going to make the playoffs.
You want a shot?
You guys are going to go for shots?
Yeah, let's move on to the next game.
Yeah, Britton, give me a live update of this Jaguars and Jets game.
Are you not watching?
I am. I'm just saying, give me some color commentary for the viewers.
Okay. 3rd and 10. Offense in the huddle right now. Score 13-3. Trevor Lawrence.
Swing out to ETN.
Shotgun. Okay, Matt is ahead of me. I've been trumped.
Yeah. Okay, wait. How did?
Sorry.
Wait,
that's going to be a bit short. I think it's going to be a bit short. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and inches, maybe.
So hey, I think
they
called a timeout here. If you're Doug Peterson, are you taking a field goal or are you going for
Big Nuts Doug Peterson's going for it.
Well,
here.
we're not even sure if it's actually. Are we sure it's 4th and 1, or are they checking?
I think it's going to be fourth and close, even if they review it.
Okay. Well, I think you take the points here, but actually, I don't know. It depends how far the field goal is. It's very windy tonight, so
it's
that's
going
the
to.
thing.
I
If it
think
was a
what you
normal
do
night,
here.
back out on the field.
What?
The offense is going back out onto the field. Oh, never mind.
Shit, they are.
They're running
All right,
off. Yeah, he's short.
Oh.
Oh, they're
Wow, that's close.
Field goal, baby.
Wide left.
44 yards. 29
Oh.
seconds left in the hash.
Yep.
Oh,
sorry, I'm way ahead right now.
Left.
Yeah, we are all at 3 different spots. All right,
Damn,
Zach
okay,
Wilson's
maybe.
time to cook,
I'm trying to sync up with you guys, but yeah, I mean, I don't like that. I think you go for it there, and then you get a couple shots at the end zone.
No,
you can kick the field goal in the end anyway.
20 seconds left.
Yeah, but I'm saying you take a couple shots at the end zone, and if you don't make it, you can always go. You can always kick the field goal again.
What do you mean a couple shots from the end zone? You have to get the 4th down is the thing, and then
I'm saying you get the 4th down, the QB sneak. Trevor Lawrence did it once; he'll do it again.
No, but then you have to use a timeout if you QB sneaks. All right, take your shots.
Cheers. Eat my dick.
What's the next game on the slate?
Next game we've got Bengals at the New England Patriots. Line is at 3. Bengals favored here. Over under at 41.5.
Yeah.
Matt, thoughts?
Is this game going to have much weather being in Foxborough?
Yes, it's.
Connection has
I don't think it's going to be snowy.
Okay.
Not going to be snowy?
New England weather.
It says 20 degrees, wind at 14 miles an hour. It should be okay, actually. I don't know if it's going to snow, but 67% of the bets, 57% of the money's on the Bengals. I mean, everything screams Bengals, but I don't know. Every time, like, I just get scared betting against Bill Belichick as a dog. You know what I mean? Like, he could easily cover the 3. Yeah, at home, like, I get it. Bengals are a fucking wagon this year, but maybe throw Bengals in a money line parlay. I can't touch the spread, though. What about you, Burton?
Yeah, so I cut out there for a second. Did I miss anything?
No, you're good.
No, I'm just not taking anything on the game. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking anything either. In New England, it's going to be cold as hell. At first I looked at the line, I was like -3. Like, okay, Bengals all day, but not with this weather.
You definitely want to take the Bengals looking at it, but like, I don't know. Matthew Judon's still on the other side. He gets sacked Burrow 9 times by himself.
Is nuts, man. Yeah.
And like,
I would probably put the Bengals in. I would put the Bengals in like a money line parlay, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I actually like the Bengals quite a bit. I think the big thing for the Patriots is getting out in the first half and putting up some points because Lou Anarumo, probably the second or third best defensive coordinator in the league. The Bengals are able to just shut down offenses in the second half, and you have rocket scientist Matt Patricia over there leading the New England Patriots offense. Yeah.
Hey, we got an update. Zach Wilson is currently getting booed by all of MetLife Stadium.
As he should.
That dude is going to get – he's the worst top 3 quarterback pick of all time. Can we agree?
Easily.
I mean, there's been some bets, but especially being in New York, like, he is fucking terrible.
Recency bias probably weighs in a little bit, but yeah, he's dog shit.
True.
Oh, yeah, he's
go ahead, Elliot. Not
good at all. But you got rocket scientist Matt Patricia out there leading the New England Patriots offense, and it has been atrocious. I just think the Patriots, if they don't put up points in the first half, they're probably getting shut out in the second half unless they can come up with some wild game plan. But I just have doubts. They just don't have any talent on the offensive side of the ball besides Ramondre Stevenson. The thing about the Bengals defense, though, is I believe they do have a couple of defensive linemen out this week, Trey Hendrickson and I can't remember the other guy's name now, but I believe they'll both be out. So I like the Bengals minus 3.5. Not going to make it an official pick, but maybe playing it. I don't know.
Hey,
yeah.
So, a couple things. Bengals are I think the number one team against the spread this season.
Yes.
The in the hunt picture, playoff picture, just popped up on the screen for the game. Bengals are pretty much, they are still it's up in the air whether or not they're going to win the AFC North, but they're probably in the playoffs with 10 wins.
But here's the thing. They can still get the 1 seed, I'm pretty sure, because they have the tiebreaker against the Chiefs, and they have to play Buffalo next. I think if they win out and beat Buffalo.
Hold on. This tart Robert Saleh is about to go for it in his own territory. If there's time left on the clock, they get a chance at a field goal.
There's not. He just intercepted at 0 seconds. Oh, we got annexation of Puerto Rico, and he's down. Okay. So yeah, I think that might be a little angle. Bengals already secured a playoff spot.
Yes.
Patriots still fighting to get in the playoffs, but we'll see. I like the Bengals.
I think the Patriots season ended last week. I don't think they're going out there. I mean, yes, they're at home. They'll be fighting. I'm sure Belichick wants to win, but you cannot have a defensive coordinator as your offensive coordinator when your defensive coordinator wasn't even that great of a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense to me why they did that. It honestly, it is why. Belichick is a smart guy. He has a lot of contacts. Matt Patricia was his best option to bring into New England. It just baffles me. But anyway, we'll move to the next game. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Chicago. Bills are 8.5-point favorites. Total in this game sitting at 40.5. And this is I believe this is the coldest game on the schedule. It's going to be minus 20 in Chicago on Saturday or something like that. Cold one. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, going to be cold as fuck. The only thing is both teams are cold teams. Buffalo plays in Buffalo. It's always cold as fuck there. So I don't think weather's going to matter that much. Bears, they keep every game close. I feel like Justin Fields, watching him, dude, I understand your excitement now. He is a dog.
We're cooking something up in Chicago.
Yeah, if they can get some more players around Fields on the offense, David Montgomery and Chase Claypool are cool, but get them some actual fucking weapons.
Well,
I would love to take the Bears here
too. He's been better than Montgomery.
Who? Oh,
Khalil.
yeah, Herbert.
Yeah, he's coming back this week, and he's been better than Montgomery. At least he's averaging more yards per carry, and he's also a better receiving threat.
Yeah, I would love to take the Bears here, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The Bears are an abysmal team, abysmal organization. Buffalo, the Bills are on their way to probably the AFC Championship, maybe a Super Bowl run. I don't know. I got nothing on this game. Maybe the under, but that's about it. Bradford?
Yeah, I don't really want to give an official prediction. I do think Buffalo would probably get this done handily, but the over at 40.5 with these teams both being cold weather teams. I might like that.
You like that?
But I'm not gonna put any money on it.
I don't mind the angle.
I'm taking the over and I'm making it an official pick.
I don't mind it.
Yes, the Bills defense
I'll throw a little cheddar on it because you said
the Bills defense is good, but 40.5 is very low, and I think the Bills are going to easily put up 20.
What do you
plus.
think there? 5 bones on that?
I love it. 5 bones.
5 bones. All right.
5 boners.
Yeah.
I figured out you could log into FanDuel on your computer. I'm fucking live betting right now.
Oh yeah.
The tits.
Over trends are really good actually.
Oh yeah. And just think, last week the Bills put up 30 points on the Dolphins, who have a better defense than the Bears. the Bears have a historically bad defense right now. They are the worst defense in the league. I'll fully admit that, which is sad. But no, I love
the Bills might put it up 40 themselves.
Could be, and the Bears are electric, of course. And I could easily see them, putting up.
Welcome to the
20...
club, young man.
Oh, I love it, love it.
Lamar has been lighting me up for the last 3 years.
So I love the over a lot. It's an official pick for me. Gonna be a fun game. Honestly, don't mind if the Bears lose out because I keep looking at those mock drafts now. Oh, so many potential opportunities.
Hey, this is the first time I've been excited about a draft in 5-6 years. So
I know it's a great feeling, isn't it?
Let's tank for the shit. Put fucking big dick Nick Foles in. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Congratulations for Matt Ryan being benched twice in one season. Don't know when the last time that happened was. Actually, Zach Wilson most likely because he's going to get benched again once old Mike White.
No, he won't get benched. He's going to get executed at halftime.
That's
publicly executed.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, the halftime show is probably him getting guillotined right now. So,
Jeez.
All right. Next on the slate, we got the Houston Texans up against the Tennessee Titans. This game is in Tennessee. The Titans are 3.5-point favorites. Total on the game sitting at 35.5. Brenton, what do you got?
This is a tough one for me because the Texans have really shown some heart in the last few weeks. But I think.
Hey.
Go on.
One thing. Ryan Tannehill out for the season. Malik Willis will be the starting quarterback.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Makes me like Texans even more.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm still going to sway Titans, especially with this being, a bad weather game. I think the under is still very likely.
Hey, how about this trend? Texans 15-7-1 against the spread in last 23 meetings between these two. 15-7-1.
Derrick Henry owns the Texans.
Well, that's what I'm going to say is, Malik Willis may be in, but I can hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and give him a 200-yard game. So I'm going to take the Titans minus 3.5.
Official pick?
Texans hung around with the Chiefs.
Yes, official pick.
Texans hung around with the Chiefs last week.
I know they did, and I love the heart, but I think the grind them out spirit of the Titans shows in cold weather, and I think they get it done.
Yeah.
I don't think the Texans have much to offer.
Matt, what do you got?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not taking it. Excuse me. I'm not taking it as an official pick, but if there is ever a side on this game, Titans at 3.5. You can probably buy it down to 2.5. It's
it's probably a better buy.
3.5 at minus 104 right now. You can take Titans minus 2.5 at minus 154. That's quite a lot of juice that you have to lay there, 50 cents for a point.
I'll stick with the 3.5.
Yeah, I think Titans get it done. Texans have been on a magical against the spread run the past couple of weeks.
Good for them, but yeah.
I think they're done for.
Yeah, the Texans kept up with the Chiefs last week, but I believe they had like a fourth of the total yards that the Chiefs had last week, so it was definitely quite a bit of luck involved with that. The thing that scares me about the Titans, Derrick Henry's not been himself lately. Now, he does own the Texans. He could just put up 202 touchdowns. So I'm staying away from it. I don't necessarily like the Titans because they just don't – their talent is just not there. Their rush defense has been very poor, so I think the Texans are going to be able to run the ball.
The only thing that the Titans have going for them is that Mike Vrabel is their coach, and that is about it.
Could get me to run through a brick wall.
Mike Gable.
The Titans also need to win. It looks like the Jags are going to win tonight. The Titans are at risk of losing the division, which nobody would have thought.
Especially
Go Jags.
Dude, Jaguars about to be AFC South champs.
I would much rather see the Jaguars in the playoffs than the Titans. The Jags are a much more team to watch.
Is the AFC South the worst division in football this year?
No, NFC South.
No.
Buccaneers, Saints. Panthers.
Buccaneers are below
Falcons.
500, and they're number one.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah. No, the NFC South is Brenton. The Panthers could win the division.
Falcons.
6 and 11.
You're right. You're right.
They could win the division, go to the playoffs at 6 and 11.
God. It just seems like the Bucs are underperforming so bad.
Yes. Oh, their win total in the season was 12. 12 and a half, I think.
Whoever took the under on that's looking like a goddamn genius right now.
Right here. Right here. It was a
baby.
bitch. You're stupid.
I loved it, but I also missed on a couple. I had Cowboys under 10 wins, and I believe they're sitting at 10 right now. So the best I can hope for is a push on that one.
You jackass.
I also took the Colts over 9.5. Regretting that one a lot now.
Yikes! Yeah.
Is it even possible still?
No.
No.
All right. Next on docket, we got the Seahawks traveling to Kansas City. Right now, Kansas City's a 10-point favorite. Total in the game's 49.5. Brenton, what do you got? Or I started with you last time. Matt, what do you got?
Oh, well, you never said. Whatever. Go, Matt.
I'd like to alternate. Matt, what do you got?
So tickets are split 50-50. 77% of the money's on the Seahawks. Chiefs, I took them last week against the Texans minus 13.5. I don't know that they can ever cover these big spreads. Like, they get them because they are the Chiefs and they can put up 50 points against teams. But I feel like literally every time they get a double-digit spread, they never fucking cover. This was not in my list at first before we started the podcast to take this. But now that I'm seeing that the sharp money is coming in on the Seahawks, I mean, Seahawks against the spread trends are absolutely fucking terrible. 0-5, last 5, 0-4. Like, Seahawks 0-4 in this matchup, last 4 in Kansas City. But I can't take the Chiefs anymore minus these big spreads. I think they still win, obviously, but the Seahawks are fighting for a playoff spot right now, and I think they keep it within 10. Give me the Seahawks official pick, baby.
Woo! All right, Brenton, what do you got?
You know what? I was kind of on the Seahawks to begin with. Then Matt, swayed me Chiefs way, and then he brought it back to the Hawks side. So I was debating on making this official. I think 10's a lot, and especially I looked. The weather is supposed to be like, I mean, under 0 wind chill. So
hey, the total on this game right now.
Yeah.
The total 49.5. It's supposed to be like negative 30 wind chill and gusting winds. There's no way.
I might smack the under on that too. Dude, give me Seahawks plus 10 official pick and give me under 49.5 official pick.
Parlay those babies together plus 224.
You know, I will.
I fucking love it.
That's an official pick, a parlay for me,
That's
buddy.
An official pick, baby.
Do you want? All right. So how do you want your official picks here? Do you want Seahawks plus 10, under 49.5, and parlay the both for official pick? 3 picks.
You got a threefer?
Just give me the two separate, but I am parlaying them.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad parlay. I like that. Honestly, yeah, I take Seahawks plus 10 as the official pick. I mean, that's way too many points.
Team ride.
I mean, I had this written down before we even started. I love all of us being on the same one. It just means that it's going to definitely not cover.
I glanced at it and I was like, Hawks plus 10. Come on.
I mean, I don't understand how the Chiefs are 10-point favorites. They haven't been able to cover all year. Granted, the Seahawks haven't been what they were at the beginning of the season, but I don't think the Chiefs' defense has been that great this year. Also, the total 49.5.
A bit ridiculous.
That screens under, but I got to stay away from it. I mean, the Chiefs could get in a shootout, and we could have a Texans-Chiefs game last week. So I'm just staying away from the total, but I love Seahawks plus 10 this week. It's
one thing that makes that under bet even sweeter. 90% of the money's on the over. Give me the under every fucking time, dude.
Who is betting that over?
Oh, that is ridiculous.
Give me the under every fucking time.
You want official pick?
Yeah, Seahawks and under.
You said
Those
that,
are both,
dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Right.
Throw on the under on my card too. All of us riding all three.
Team, right?
Let's go. That's a Brewskis.
All right, next game.
This game makes no sense to me at all. All right. Next on the card, we got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I believe Baltimore's still starting Tyler Huntley this week.
Lamar is out this week.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got the Baltimore Ravens as 6.5-point favorites. Total on the game's 35.5. Brenton, what do you got?
I mean, even as a Ravens fan, I know this line is not good. The Ravens should not be favored by that much. They've shown a lot of weaknesses, especially with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. Play calling, even, is one of them. They've just not been calling the right plays on offense. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love Falcons plus 6.5. I think the Ravens still gut it out, but I'm taking Falcons plus 6.5.
Are you taking that as an official pick?
I'll take it as an official pick. Yeah.
Oh my
Let's go, Bradford.
Betting against his team.
No, because the Ravens are going to win by 3.
That's
I love
that's a gambler's heart right there. To put your favoritism aside.
So
the Ravens with Huntley have not been that good, and even the Falcons with Ritter, and fuck, dude, you could probably get the under even at 35.5, and that's a pretty safe goddamn bet.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, last week, so Ritter played last week, his first start. He did not look great in the first quarter at all, obviously. But in the second half, he actually did not look bad at all. I'm with Bradford on this one. I'm going to buy it up to 7.5 just to make sure. But because 7.5 is only at minus 130 something, minus 140.
Fair enough.
Give me 7.5 and give me the Falcons. I fucking love it. Sharp money's on the Falcons. Even with Lamar, Ravens were not able to cover these bigger spreads. Ravens.
Yeah, they're not covering this.
Yeah, Ravens 0-6-1 against the spread in last 7 home games. Give me the Falcons plus 7.5.
Yeah, so actually earlier this week the spread was at 7.5. Actually, this morning it was at 7.5. If you got it then, I definitely like that pick quite a lot. I'm gonna stay away from this though.
Still only minus 140, so it's not bad.
Yeah, definitely still a good pick to buy it out to 7.5. But this is a bit of a stay away for me. I don't know what Desmond Ritter is going to be against a good Baltimore Ravens defense. That's what's keeping me away.
Yep.
That's why I kind of like the under.
Yeah, the under I think is a very good play. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was going to say the Browns just beat the Ravens last week, but they only put up 13 points, so it's not like their offense did a whole lot.
So, I mean, the Ravens could put up, 17 points, and then the Falcons maybe gets a touchdown.
Yeah,
it just that worries me. That would be an underplay though. But yeah, I could see the under being a good play, but I'm going to stay away from the spread. I just want to see more of Desmond Ritter before I really can start making picks on him. So picks 4 were against him.
I feel so not a bad move.
I just even as a Ravens fan, I don't think the Ravens offense, they've been out of sorts. I don't think they're able to even put up that many points against.
Well, the Falcons defense is bad this year. They're bottom
even against a trash Falcons defense. The play calling has just not been there.
Yeah. I mean, the Ravens are going to rush the ball the whole time, and I believe the Falcons will too. So the clock's definitely going to be running, so I'm liking the under more and more. All right. Well, moving on to the afternoon, the 4 o'clock games on Saturday, we got the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco the 49ers. The 49ers are 7-point favorites. The total in the game's 37.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Well, you should go to Matt first now, you dumbass.
Sorry, Matt. I need to start writing it down. Who I
Christ.
fucking shambles. I'm the host next time.
Yeah, how did we get a person with autism to host the goddamn show?
We're progressive.
63% of the bets, 71% of the money is on the 49ers. Every single time I see those numbers, I will be taking the other side. Give me the Commanders +7. Is it 7.5 or 7?
7.
7 straight.
Yeah, give me the Commanders +7. 49ers are obviously on a fucking hot streak right now. However, Commanders 3-0-2 against the spread in the last 5 in San Fran. Road team 5-1-1 against the spread in the last 7. Underdog 4-0 against the spread in the last 4. Just those trends. The Commanders are fucking fun. Brock Purdy has been good.
He's cutting in and out.
Am I cutting out?
He's cutting in and out a bit.
Okay.
Give him a restart. Give him a reset.
How's that?
Better.
That's better.
So, 63% of the bets, 71% of the money's on 49ers. Did you get all the trends?
Yeah, somewhat.
Underdogs 4-0 against the spread in the last 4. Commanders 3-0-2 against the spread in the last 5. Road team 5-1-1 against the spread in the last 7. I mean, just those trends alone scream Commanders. I understand that Brock Purdy and the 49ers have been on quite a bit of a run here, but I don't think the Commanders are like a slapdick defense. I think Chase Young coming back this weekend?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think he's going to get some pressure. I think the Commanders' defense is going to kind of lock him up. Debo is still not back. They do still have weapons, but give me the Commanders.
Brenton, what do you got?
+7? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, I'm going to have to oppose you on this one. As I think San Francisco might be the NFC favorite. I think the Eagles, they're good. But
Hey,
I think
so. Sorry to cut you off. I think the 49ers obviously win. Commanders, though, I mean, they were in the playoff hunt. They're still in the playoff hunt, fighting for a spot. It's getting down to the time where, like, these big spreads, teams are going to be fighting for playoff spots. I'm like, it's going to be tight games. So
I'm not saying the Commanders don't bring it, but I'm going to go ahead and buy the Niners down to -6.5. It's only -122.
Yep,
I think they can get it done by a tutter. So I'll make that
we
another official pick.
What do you make 49ers official pick?
Yeah, -6.5. I did buy it down.
Okay.
We can middle this bitch, Bradford. Hey, give me 7.5. Fuck it.
7.5.
Hey yo.
I don't want to put.
I tend to agree with
7.5
Matt.
only -130.
Yeah, I have to tend to agree with Matt
Another
here.
shot, Matt.
Yeah.
Of course,
Chase Young's coming back. I think Commanders defense has been playing better. Their rush defense has especially been better, and that's what San Francisco wants to do. I will tell you that San Francisco is, I mean, I don't think they have a shot at the 1 seed, so it could be an instance where they're not having their whole heart in this one. But
Evan fucking Ingram, bro. Sorry.
Dude, he's a dog.
Damn, bro. Good for him. Good for him.
I won't be making a pick on this game, but should be a fun one. I'd like to see the Commanders win. I'd like to see them get into the playoffs. I think they're a fun team. I think Taylor Heineke's a good story, but I'm going to stay away from this one. Next, we got...
I don't give a fuck about you. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, oh, man. I'm so mad I did not get to pick him up. I feel like he's gotten utilized well with the Jets.
Dude, 106 yards tonight. Jesus.
Are you?
I have Trevor Lawrence.
Did you have him in your under
parlay?
Trevor
Lawrence's under. I have Trevor Lawrence's under of 209, and he is fucking getting close, my friend.
Half of it, bro.
Fuck. All right.
The
anyway,
next game we got probably the most important game of the day. We got the Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Is it the most important game of the day?
Yeah, because this determines 1 seed.
Does it?
Yeah, because I believe winner of this game wins the division, correct?
No, the Eagles are still like 2 wins up on the Cowboys. I think the Eagles have it locked in. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty
the
sure
Cowboys only have 10 wins.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this determines whether. So if the Eagles lose, then I think the Vikings still have a chance to get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that would. Yeah.
I mean, I think this is probably, just looking at the slate, this is probably the most important one. Besides,
might be the most fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's gonna be a fun divisional game.
The only problem is we don't have Jalen Hurts playing. We got the fucking shoe playing, baby. Gardner Minshew.
Dude, I love some Gardner Minshew.
I hope he does bad because you have him on your team, Matt.
I love Gardner Minshew.
Matt has him starting this week.
Yes.
So I want him to do very poorly.
I love
Give me Dallas defense to score.
All right. So we got the Eagles as 4-point dogs. They did open as 1.5-point favorites, but of course with Jalen Hurts getting announced out, that number shot all the way down to the Eagles plus 6.5, I think, but it immediately got bought back. It's been on the move back to plus 4. The total in the game sitting at 47.5. Brenton, what do you got?
You know what? Just for the sake of a fun game, I'm not throwing anything on this. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm excited to watch it, and it's prime time. I'm not going to watch Niners Commanders over this. I'm going to kick back, have a few drinks on Saturday after I get off work, and I get off at 5, so I'll have to pick up at like second half. But you know what? I'll enjoy the second half. Hopefully it's a tight game. Should be a good one.
Yep. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. 62% of the bets are on the Eagles. Money is split 50-50.
You don't mind me kicking back and watching an NFL game? What do you mean?
No, I meant. Oh, I thought you said Eagles. That was my fault.
No, I thought you were like, oh, I don't mind. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill and watch the game, bro.
Shut the fuck up. So I was looking at taking Eagles plus 4 in this, just because I don't really like what Dallas is doing. Then I saw Eagles 0-4 against the spread in last 4 meetings in Dallas. Home team 7-1 against the spread in last 8 meetings. Favorite 4-1 against the spread in last 5. Give me the Cowboys. I'm damn near thinking about taking it alternate spread minus 6.5, but I will only take it official. Dallas minus 4. And is it at 4 or 3.5? It's at 4.
4.
Let me get 3. Let me get Dallas minus 3.5, just because I feel like, yeah, it's only minus 118. Give it to me. Official pick, Dallas minus 3.5. I don't mind buying the half a point for 10 cents.
What do you think on over under? Just curious.
What's the total at?
47.5.
47.5. It's in a dome. You got Minshew playing. Let's see. That would be like what, 2027?
Yeah.
28, 27.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of fucking like the over. Let me see what the trends are. Over 5-2 in the last 7 in Dallas. Over trends are really good for both teams. If I had to take a total, I would take the over.
Yeah, don't mind that at all. I do have to disagree with the Cowboys pick. I like the Eagles this week. I think they have a better defense right now.
Very talented.
The Cowboys defense has dipped a lot. They were top of the league towards the beginning of the season, but they've lost 2 of their corners, their safety. Now they're backing down towards the middle of the pack in defenses. Micah Parsons is, of course, still electric, but he can't carry the whole defense. I think Gardner Minshew is probably the best backup in the league. He could probably start over at 5.
Are you kidding me?
Right now? What?
Are you kidding me? We have a Super Bowl champion as the backup quarterback right now.
sorry.
Nick Foles is about to come in and fling the rock all over the Chargers.
He's the second best backup in the league.
Thank you.
But
last time I checked, Gardner fucking Minshew doesn't have a Super Bowl.
I really like Gardner Minshew. I think they're going to be able to move the ball. They're going to be able to run the ball. They have really good receivers, which will only help Gardner Minshew. Dak has had a problem with throwing interceptions, and the Eagles have very good corners. I think Dak may throw 1, maybe 2 interceptions in this game. Give me the Eagles +4. I like that a lot. I also like the over. It could be a fun over game. All right. The late game on Saturday, the prime time slot. We got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Right now, the Steelers are sitting at 2.5-point favorites. The total on this game is 38.5. This line was down towards
Before we move on, we have to fucking talk about the abysmal ending at the end of last week's 5-star play.
Well, hold on. Let me interject before you get into your 5-star play.
Go ahead.
FanDuel, as I'm on their website, just goes, "Hey, you've only wagered $17 in the last 60 minutes. Are you okay?" Like trying to log me out. I'm like, $17 is a lot. Like FanDuel's like, "Oh, you've only wagered this much in an hour. Would you like to wager some more?" Anyway, go on.
So
5-star.
Chandler Jones absolutely daddying Mac Jones last week and just fucking shoving his head into the ground on his way to a pick six end of the to win the game. That was a troubling ending for the winning streak of the 5-star play. However, the 5-star play has returned. It has returned against the team that beat it last week. Give me the fucking... I can't believe I'm saying it because I vowed early in the season I will never take the Raiders ever again. Give me the fucking Las Vegas Raiders +2.5. Underdog in this matchup, 5-0 against the spread. Raiders 5-0 against the spread in the last 5. Raiders 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 in Pittsburgh. I mean, metrics and stats say to take the Steelers, but is Kenny going to come back and be okay? Or are they going to have a little Kenny and Trubisky battle going on at the end of this? I feel like Devontae and the Raiders and Josh McDaniels just find a way to pull it out. The Raiders always seem to get hot at the end of the season. I don't know. I don't think the Steelers should be favored in this matchup, to be honest. Tickets and bets or tickets and money are split 50-50, so it's like, I don't know. I'm taking the Raiders. I don't love it, but I'm taking the Raiders.
Is Kenny Pickett playing? He's playing,
yes.
Right? Like he's starting?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. That was he's my fantasy quarterback. God, me and Matt had some atrocious fantasy starters at quarterback this year. Jesus, dude, it's the worst matchup right now.
Talking about Gardner Minshew's about to drop a 40 burger on you.
I've got Kenny Pickett and then Derek. I'll show up whenever the fuck I want. Carr.
Hey, I changed my mind. I am taking the Raiders. I'm not making a 5-star. I just can't. I can't do that.
Not after what happened.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it.
For Matt's sake, this is a tough one for me. I'd love. You know what? I'll take it for Matt. Give me a 4.5-star pick here. Not 100%, but I'll make it an official pick. I will do Raiders +2.5. I don't think they should be underdogs in this matchup.
Dude, Zach Wilson just threw the worst fucking ball of all time.
So terrible.
He is the worst quarterback ever. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying not even to watch him play. So
it just burned my eye holes.
So when Mitch was still the starter, the line was 1.5, and then Pickett gets announced as the starter and it moved to 2.5, which is interesting because Mitch has been a better quarterback than Kenny this year. And so I don't necessarily like that the line moved up for him. That was more of a manual adjustment by Vegas to I don't know why. There will be a lot. Yeah.
I think that's a Mike Tomlin versus Josh McDaniels line
Yes,
move right there.
I think so. But this is also the game they're going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception.
Franco Harris just died this week.
Just died. The building's going to be electric. So I'm going to stay.
Get me away. I'm discarding that pick. Get me away from the Raiders. Fuck that. Franco Harris just died, and they're celebrating the Immaculate Reception. Yeah, fuck that.
Brent, are you still going to be riding with Matt on this pick? Or are you hopping off the Raiders train as well?
No, I'll be on the Raiders train.
All right.
I'm off it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not picking, but I do have to say, I mean, Mike Tomlin hasn't had a losing season, needs the win. I think the Raiders probably get it done at home. But could be probably going to be very close.
You mean Steelers?
Steelers, correct. All right.
Yeah. All right. Next game.
Speaks.
Go the Raiders.
All right.
Raiders.
On Sunday games.
There was an autumn wind.
First one of the day, 1:00 game. We got the Green Bay Packers traveling down to Miami to beat them. All right, now the Dolphins are 3.5-point favorites. Total on game sitting at 49.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Ooh. As much as I would enjoy the Packers getting back into the hunt, I think they're going to lose this game. And I don't really think it's going to be that close. I think if I had to pick it, I'm not going to weigh an official pick in because I've got quite a few official picks already. I would take Dolphins minus 3.5. I would take minus 3.5 Dolphins. And I think the over might be a bit high for me to take anything. So
49.5 is atrocious.
Yeah, that's a lot. Matt, what do you got?
Well. This is a must-win game for the Packers. Absolutely must win. If they want to get in, they have to win out, and then they need some help from the Seahawks and the Commanders, I believe. Dolphins lost 3 straight. 3.5 is a great fucking number for the dog. Packers 4-1 in last 5 against the Dolphins. I was off the Packers there for a little bit. I am back on the fucking Pack train. Let's go, Pack. I got Rodgers as my starting QB in fantasy. Fucking need him to do well.
So,
I am
biased.
I want the Packers to get in the playoffs very badly. I love watching Aaron Rodgers play. Overtrends
so you know,
are
fans,
really good.
this is biased.
That's fine.
Doubly sad.
If we're being honest, I really should not be taking this because I'm gonna be mortified if the Packers lose, both financially and emotionally. Give me the Packers plus 3.5. I kind of want to sprinkle money line. I kind of want to fucking make it my 5-star play. Do it, baby. Packers plus 3.5. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star.
I won't be riding with a 5-star this week, sadly, because I don't like the Packers at all.
I suck to lose fucking money, doesn't it, bitch?
Are you saying plus 3.5?
Yeah, plus 3.5.
I'll sprinkle a little bit of change on it.
Yeah,
a little bit.
No,
I think it's 5-star. If it's his 5-star, then he got to. I mean, come on.
It's
exactly.
Win. No,
it's a must-win for the Pack.
I think the Miami Dolphins have had a rough couple of weeks. I think they get it back on track this week at home in Miami. It's going to be good weather. There may be rain. I'm not sure. I'd have to go check. But I think the Packers are dead. They're going to miss a playoff.
Resident Bears fan speaking. Resident Bears fan.
Isn't it going to be like? It's going to be like 50 degrees in Miami, isn't it, dude? Miami's going to be shivering. The Pack is going to be like, oh my god, it's warm.
No, Packers.
Fucking.
No. For real though, I did see something. It was like one of those mic'd up YouTube videos or something. It was the Dolphins. They were playing in like 70-degree weather, 60-degree weather, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's fucking chilly out here." Like, you guys are a bunch of fucking pussies. It's about to be 65 out there on Sunday. Packers are going to be flying around.
Dolphins just put
The
up.
Packers are going to be like, I haven't seen this good of weather in 8 weeks.
Exactly.
The Dolphins just put up 28 against the Bills in freezing weather. It was snowing a whole lot. They're going up against a worse Packers defense. They could put up 30 plus, and the Packers do not have the ability to put up 30 points. So
Give me the Packers.
I love Dolphins. Give them to me. I want the Packers to lose so badly. I want them to be eliminated from the playoffs. I just can't have them do it again. So
hey, real quick update on this Jacksonville Jets game. I need this pass to be incomplete for my over/under to stay alive for Trevor Lawrence. Thank God we're punting. Okay, we're punting. Thank God.
Why are they punting?
Matt, you still have a quarter left, my brother.
But they're going to be running a lot.
Yeah, I know. He only needs 14
they're going to run
yards.
the ball every play.
He only needs 14 yards. I just need him to.
I'm sorry, Matt. It's not going to hit. The weather is better now. It's not even snowing anymore.
Next game on the slate, 4:30 on Sunday. We got the Denver Broncos traveling out to L.A. Broncos are currently 3-point favorites. Total on the game sitting at 36.5. Brenton, what do you got?
I'm gonna go take a piss break. So,
all right, Matt, what do you got?
That's what I think about this game.
That's his thoughts on this game. Honestly, that's my thoughts on this game as well as the next game. I mean, is Russell starting?
I believe so. Yes.
He is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, 62% of the bets, 52% of the money is on the Rams. I mean, I honestly can't trust either one of these quarterbacks. Both have absolutely terrible trends. The underdog in this matchup is 6-0 against the spread. Home team in this matchup 4-1 against the spread. Those would both be the Rams. I think taking the 3, whoever would be getting it, even if the Broncos were getting 3 points, I think taking the points is definitely the side for this game. Both of these teams fucking suck.
Yeah, I may find something to do at 4:30 in the afternoon on Sunday to not have to watch this game.
100%.
Give me the under. 36.5.
Really?
Yeah, just give me the under. I mean, the Broncos have been under team all year.
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
I mean, that's my full analysis.
Baker going up against the Broncos defense. I don't think that's going to go well.
He's going to complete 3 passes.
The only thing is Russell has seen the Rams before. He's been in their division for the past.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
But he's still their offense.
Wilson
terrible.
Has played like garbage except for like 2 quarters 2 weeks ago against the Chiefs. Nah.
Yeah.
Let's move to the next game, and we can spend 2 minutes on this one as well. We got the Buccaneers at Cardinals, Sunday night football. The only interesting part about this game is Carrie Underwood gets to sing before the game. So that's about baby. Forward to.
Love Carrie.
Yeah, love me some Carrie. Don't love this game. Buccaneers 8-point favorites. We got Trace. What's his name?
McSorley.
Trace McSorley. Yeah. Total in the game 39.5. I don't know. What are you thinking, Matt?
All of the bets and all of the money is on Bucks. Obviously, yeah. Trace McSorley looked absolutely fucking terrible last weekend whenever he came in. I would have that, obviously I would not have taken the Cardinals if I had any thought that Colt McCoy would get hurt and Trace McSorley would come in. I'm not taking a pick on this game just because I don't know that the fucking Buccaneers can put up 8 points.
Zach Wilson has been benched.
Oh shit, he has been benched.
For who?
For fucking
Chad something. I think.
Where's Joe Flacco? Where's Joe Flacco?
Oh, his last name's Streveler. I don't know what his first name is though.
He just got a first down.
Jesus, this is awesome.
not a good look for my brother.
Is that Stravler?
Streetler. Yeah, I don't know what his first name
Can't
is.
even fit it on the back of the jersey, bro.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Chris Streveler is his name. Wow, let's go. This is awesome.
That's crazy. I mean, it's 16-3, so, like, what are you going to do?
And it's still the third quarter. They could, not crazy, 2 touchdowns. All right. Do you have anything else on this Buccaneers game?
No, I'm off this game. I think if there's a side, you got to take the Bucs, but can they put up 9 points? Like, honestly, can they?
No, I actually kind of like the Bucs here. They're fighting for a playoff spot. They need the game. The Cardinals are atrocious.
That's so crazy to say.
They're not fighting for anything. The Cardinals are. Oh my goodness, Streveler looks awesome.
Shut up, bitch. We're behind.
Dude, they got Joe Montana out here slinging the fucking rock.
That was a horrible pass. That was a horrible pass. He was just so wide open. It was okay.
Shut up, Brent. He looks awesome.
That was a terrible pass.
There was nobody within 35 yards.
That was a touchdown if he threw it in the pocket, threw it into the bread basket, bro.
Hey,
look at this.
Dude.
Look at this man.
Are
He's
you
just chucking the ball, chucking the pill. He's just having a good time.
Slinging a rock.
Slinging the rock.
They picked this dude up at fucking 6th Ave last weekend and put him on the fucking Jets team.
Dude was at the local Target.
Dude, the Jets right now, they're humming. This is humming, baby. They're right back in this game.
Anyway, I don't like anything in this game. What's the Cardinals' record?
The Cardinals, I don't know.
Terrible.
Like 3.
Are they even in playoff contention?
No, they've been eliminated.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not taking anything here, dude. Like, yeah, if I had to take anything, it's going to be Bucks money line, but that's at minus 405. That's ridiculous. I'm not taking
Would you like to make Bucks money line an official
you
pick?
would.
I'm actually going to take Bucks plus 8.5. I think they get it done this week.
Love the analysis there, Bradford.
All right.
Yeah. No, bad game. Don't really care that much. I'm going to watch Carrie Underwood sing and enjoy that, and then probably...
The only team that gives a shit is the Bucks, and they're bad.
Yeah. But, Monday night...
Drinks McSorley.
Now that I'm looking at Monday night's a little bit better. We at least get 2 good quarterbacks, right? One's a Super Bowl champ. We got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to the home state of Indiana, taking on the Colts right now. Chargers are 4.5-point favorites. Total on the game, 45.5. Brenton, what do you got?
You know what? Give me Colts plus 4.5. I think the QB change. The QB change gets them amped. You've got a former fucking champ here taking the helm.
Super Bowl champion, baby.
He's got a ring.
Need a fucking
Saturday.
ring.
I mean, let's not forget the Colts jumped out to an enormous lead against the Vikes. They did lose,
Bro.
but they put up
Come on.
points. That's not going to happen again. They're not going to lose like that. Their defense is decent. They just didn't show up in the second half. I think they got complacent. The Chargers are a very mid team, and I think Justin Herbert's overrated. So, give me Colts plus 4.5.
Wow, Matt, what do you got? I know you can't bet on
Official pick, by the way.
Yeah, I can't bet on it. Colts, the routine. 67% of the bets are on the Chargers. However, my friend, 83% of the money is on the Indianapolis Jeff Saturday Fighting Colts. Give me I can't take it officially, but if there is ever a time to take the Colts, you fucking hammer the Colts this weekend. What are they, plus 4.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same spread as last weekend. They should have won outright last weekend, but they will not do that again. Take the Colts plus 4.5. I guarantee it. They cover 4.5 this weekend. I know that Matt Ryan didn't throw for 400 yards last weekend. He was on pace to throw for that much after like quarter and a half. Dude, he had like 150 yards after a quarter and a half. And then he just Jonathan Taylor went out, couldn't do anything, hit halftime, defense scores 2 touchdowns, and then they forget how to play fucking football.
Yeah, so
what do you
the amazing thing is they still covered last week. I mean, they gave up 39 points. 39-3 in the second half and overtime. And I mean, somehow they covered. It scares me JT's out. I mean, you got Nick Foles starting at quarterback. I don't know. I'm not betting on the Colts. Probably not taking Chargers either. I'm gonna stay away from this one.
The Colts won Bradford money last weekend.
I know. I mean, it was amazing. And hey, the Vikings won me money last week. I had Vikings money line and over. So,
I thought about texting the group as soon as I saw it, but I took it, just obviously without the podcast or anything. I saw the Vikings at plus 21.5 at midway through the second quarter. Are you kidding me? That is the easiest bet of all time.
Oh yeah.
I should have texted you guys.
You should have taken a money line, bro.
Fucking do that shit.
So I had one of the I had a
should have
LeBron
put
James
everything
moment.
I had in the bank on the fucking Vikings.
Yeah, I had a LeBron James moment. I
just knew they were gonna come back.
No, so I was at my fiance's.
Colts never win a
Christmas.
game by.
Yeah, I was at her family Christmas. Not allowed to watch football there because they don't have a TV. Would have been disrespectful. So and the thing is, we got there at halftime.
You live with a bunch of Jews? What's their problem?
Colts are up 33-0.
Oh, Kanye! Hey.
We got podcast over. We've been canceled. So Colts are up 33-0 at halftime. So we get there. I shut my phone off. I shut the game off. And then I kind of keep going to the bathroom to check it. And I texted Brenton before the half started. I said, I have to turn the game off. I bet I'm about to miss the greatest comeback of all time.
He says this, bro. He goes, I swear to God, if I miss the best comeback of all time, I'm going to be so pissed because I don't. And I'm sitting here watching it. I'm like, holy fuck, they're coming back.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was so funny. And the thing, I kept going to the bathroom, checking the score. I'm like, hey, they're getting pretty close. And Brenton texts me, right when the half started, too. He's like, nah, dude, 3 and out. There's no way. And then, I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah. I'm so sad.
Also, this Strevelier dude's about to ruin my fucking minus 6.5. He's marching down the field.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
dude, he's not.
Don't you worry.
He's got that dog in him. He's got an arm sleeve. I'm scared.
Brenton, let me just assure you here. You've never heard of this dude before tonight. Probably not covering your 6.5. So, yeah,
I'm a little worried. Well, because the touchdown destroys the 6.5, man.
Well, the thing is, there's still 13 minutes. The Vikings or not Vikings. The Jaguars probably going to go down, kick a field goal, or score or something. I wouldn't worry too much. So, all right.
But was that Corey Davis? Yeah, he fucking fumbled the bag.
All right. Well,
he didn't catch it, bro.
That is the slate for this weekend. So, should be there's a couple good games. A lot of stinkers, though. A lot of stinkers. But it's NFL football, so be grateful for what you have.
And it's all about being surrounded by family, baby.
That's right.
We're getting down to the thick. You know what?
Hey.
You got to take what you can get at this point.
You know what, though? I'm so excited for this playoffs this year. I think this is going to be a great playoff season, baby. The AFC is
can we go ahead?
Crazy.
Let's just go ahead here. Week 16. Nothing is official yet. I think there's only been 1 or 2 teams that have actually made the playoffs. Brenton, who is your Super Bowl favorite for this season? Go ahead, my friend.
Yeah.
It's easy to take the Bengals right now. They're on a super hot streak. I hate the Bengals, but they're good. I'll give my AFC favorite is the Bengals.
Cool.
And then my NFC favorite are the Niners. I think the addition of Christian McCaffrey, who now wants to play because he's playing for a good team, will not be as injury prone. And I think Brock Purdy has shown that he can get it done. This team has enough talent to support him. So I'm thinking Bengals-Niners Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, I'd like that one. Matt, what do you got?
Elliot, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Elliot.
So, I mean, the easy pick on either side is the Bills and Eagles. Depending on how bad Jalen Hurts is hurt, that could definitely change it. But I think the Eagles are a wagon right now. I wish we were able to see Jalen Hurts against the Cowboys because that's really the only competition besides the 49ers. Is the Cowboys. But the Cowboys, they have so many defensive pieces missing. So I do love me some Brock Purdy. For my Super Bowl future, though, I really need the 49ers to get it. But I think the Eagles are a bit of a wagon this year. The NFC is really top heavy.
Win or just make it to the Super Bowl?
The Eagles are going to make it to the Super Bowl is my pick. And I think they're going to be playing I don't know.
It's a toss-up between
AFC
Chiefs, Bills, and
Chiefs. Just because we've seen all three of them have weak points this season, but at the same time, they just have three. I would say the three best quarterbacks in the league right now. So I like the Bengals pick. I'm gonna have to go Bengals and Eagles. I think that'd be a really fun matchup. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I honestly I would fucking love to see the Bengals win a fucking Super Bowl. Just I understand you're a Ravens fan. I
hate Joe Burrow.
I love Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase so much.
Joe Burrow.
So I would love to take the Bengals as an AFC pick, and I know it's going to be called an easy cop-out pick, but I do think the Chiefs are just going to go on a run in the playoffs. They're going to be able to put up points. And, Jerick McKinnon, Travis Kelce.
Patty's nuts, man. I mean, you can't even say anything about it.
Mahomes is the favorite for the MVP right now. I think Kansas City.
He's an easy dub.
Yeah, I think Kansas City goes. I know everybody likes the Bills. Everybody's hot on the Bills. I don't think the Bills have it just quite yet. I think there's still just a little bit, especially with Von Miller going out, Jordan Poyer being he plays 1 week, he doesn't play the next week.
But if the Bills
they're just a little iffy.
If they don't have it this year, when are they going to have it? Because Josh Allen's contract is massive, and they got other guys that are going to need paid. So they just gave Von Miller a big contract.
So here's what I think. I think the whole remember Peyton and Tom, where Tom won all the Super Bowls, but Peyton had a much better regular season stats and records, and
you think that's going to be
a much better looking quarterback. I think that's the Mahomes and Allen story. I think Mahomes is going to go to all the Super Bowls, and Allen's going to look unbelievable every season until the AFC Championship. And
Allen also sells games, though. He doesn't make the best decisions in the league.
Yeah.
So,
honestly, after watching that Patrick Mahomes pass from a couple weeks ago, where he just threw it behind like that. That's a Josh Allen thing, but Josh Allen for some reason gets picked on those, and Mahomes, and it could be just an Andy Reid scheme. There's no defenders around, but Josh Allen does that, gets intercepted. People are like, how dumb is Josh Allen? Patrick Mahomes does it, and because Jerick McKinnon was, able to kind of reach out there enough and barely get his fingertips on it, Patrick Mahomes is a genius. I'm just tired of the media coverage of Patrick Mahomes. They need to
meat riding.
Oh, it's so bad. I mean, Patrick Mahomes.
The cock gobbling.
Yeah, it's. I don't like it. I just don't want to see honestly, I just want the Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes relationship to kind of break up.
You gotta love to see it, though. I love Travis Kelce. He's awesome.
At first, I'm like, wow, this is incredible to watch, but. How in the world are teams not just putting two guys on Travis Kelce and making somebody else beat them? It makes no sense.
Mecole
Do it,
Hardman,
then-
Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah, then Jerick McKinnon's gonna have 2 tuds. McCole Hardman's gonna have 150
but
yards.
I would-
Juju's gonna have
I'm
100
just saying-
yards.
Juju.
Force
you
them
can't.
to do that. Force them to do that. I mean,
So
to
you
this
can
point-
lose.
well, just think. Okay, Travis Kelce hasn't
Oh,
had his best couple
Here
weeks.
we go, boys. Reality check from FanDuel. You have wagered $26 in the last 90 minutes. The
Uh-oh.
alert is to help you play responsibly. You can do even more to manage your play by editing this alert and setting limits.
Yeah,
I'm
bring
gonna
it back
edit
up.
this and I'm gonna set it to no fucking limits. I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
Hey, so let me finish this real quick. So I got Chiefs going, and then I know I've said this team has looked fraudulent for most of the season, but goddamn, watching them come back against the Colts last week, that has given me a new viewpoint on the Minnesota Vikings. Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson are absolute fucking dogs. 1 o'clock Kirk Cousins, 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins is fucking unbelievable.
And technically that was prime time because he was the only game playing.
It was a standalone game.
Yeah.
The new nightmare, as they like to call him.
Dalvin Cook.
The new
and then
nightmare.
I don't know why, but I love Kevin O'Connell. Like, his play calling is
he's great.
unbelievable.
Yes.
They got TJ Hawkinson. Like, they have a ton of weapons. I know that Philadelphia looks unbelievable, but I feel like the Eagles have had a very easy schedule this year.
Dude,
And they've also gotten
Eagles
quite
Vikes
lucky.
would be such a good game.
They played earlier.
NFC
this year,
Championship,
the Eagles
Eagles-Vikes.
dominated them.
It would be such a good game
Yeah.
now, I think.
I know. I think it would be different circumstances in the NFC Championship, obviously. And
Hey,
I would have the Vikings winning that game. And I think it's going to be Vikings-Chiefs. I do think the Chiefs would end up absolutely obliterating the Vikings in the Super Bowl. But, I mean, out of the NFC teams, I think the Vikings are the most dangerous.
yeah.
The Eagles.
Honestly, it could be part of it. It's just their year. I mean, everything's been going their way. So
Yeah,
it could
exactly.
just one of those.
So what's your
And-
official NFC and AFC prediction, Matt?
You go with
So,
Chiefs, Vikings.
NFC Vikings, Chiefs for the AFC. My second pick for the NFC would be the Packers if they make it in.
Oh,
Dude, Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs is a dog, and I think they're starting to figure it out on the offensive
dog.
side.
He's a
he's been
choker.
knocked out.
Huh?
He
He's
choked.
a choker.
Are you stupid or retarded?
He's won one
Shut
bowl.
the
He's
fuck
won one
up.
chip.
What are you talking
He's won
about?
one
Aaron
chip.
Rodgers is not a dog in the
Shut the
playoffs.
Fuck up, dude. Come
Matt's
on.
clearly hammered.
had
We're
to
going to
do
cut
every-
this short.
He's had to do everything in the playoffs. He's never had a defense at all. Come on. Aaron Rodgers has
Google
looked
search,
unbelievable
how many
in the
times
playoffs.
Aaron Rodgers has been to the Super Bowl? Oh, one.
And he
Once.
won that one.
But
didn't
he's
he?
been once. They're not. He's got a much
Hey,
worse team this year.
How many
He's not
times
doing
has he
it
been
this
to
year.
the playoffs? How many times has he been to the playoffs?
Lots, but he
No,
hasn't.
I want to see the number. I want to see the number.
Yeah, but the NFC North has also been fucking terrible. So you can make it to the playoffs on a 7-10 record like the Bucks
Yeah.
are about to do.
And lose in the playoffs.
Aaron Rodgers has been to the playoffs. He has
He's been
played
to the
22 career playoff games, but he's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's been 12 times.
1 in 12.
That's not good. He's been to the playoffs 12 times, but he's only made it to the Super Bowl one of those times.
He has also led them to the playoffs single-handedly all
Okay,
of those times.
But I'm just saying, your pick of saying they're going to win the NFC is absurd.
I think that is a very
I
bad
understand
pick.
that.
Second.
I'm saying if
They're a
if
much more
they win
deserving
out,
team.
the only way they make the playoffs is if they win out. If they win out and are starting to get hot on offense,
Also,
I
they
could see the
could be a
Packers making
team of
run.
destiny type situation like the Ravens in 2012.
The Vikings
Could you
are
imagine a fucking
than the Packers.
Could you imagine a State Farm Super Bowl? Aaron Rodgers versus Pat Mahomes? Are you kidding me? That would be dream scenario for fucking Jake
you know what,
State
Matt?
Farm.
I don't actually hate your shit now, because if they were to win out and somehow make 7th seed, do you know how fired up they would be?
Whoa, yes.
The Ravens like getting Ray Lewis back for their playoff run.
Yeah.
And being the team of destiny and coming back against the Broncos with the Mile High Miracle and winning, beating the shit out of the Patriots in New England, and then holding on to that Super Bowl victory.
Hey, Matt, what was Trevor Lawrence's passing yardage?
I was just checking that now.
If it was 209, he just went over.
We're definitely cooked on that one.
All right, so here's the thing, though. It's not going to matter because the Packers are losing this weekend and getting eliminated from the playoffs. So,
hey, should we also do like awards? What do we think awards should be given out this year?
Well,
I like it.
I think they're already pretty well. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is MVP. Offensive Player of the Year is probably Justin Jefferson.
Hey.
Well, give us the rundown. Give us the awards, and we'll give our predictions.
Okay. Before we do that,
because
you pull them up, Matt. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Okay. I actually also have to take a leak, but I will wait for the show. Actually, fuck this. I have to take a piss because I'm about to piss my pants.
Go ahead. I'll take one too.
We can cut this out of the fucking video.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna entertain it myself.
Yeah, fuck him.
Did we really just have dead air? All right, pulling up the player awards. Let's take a look. Oh, NFL.
Sorry, we both had to take a leak too, and we decided you could cut that out of the pod.
I'm not cutting it out.
It's all right. Well, it's fine. The listeners will enjoy the brief moment of silence.
Yeah.
From our stupid voices.
Why can I not? Why does FanDuel doesn't have the player awards, or at least I couldn't find them. Let me go look at. Player futures, okay. Or no, awards. There we go. Okay. All right. For some reason, they don't have Offensive Player of the Year up. Oh, well.
I believe, I think you think Justin Jefferson's a shoe-in, but I think there's two front runners in that category.
All right, so let's...
Offensive Player of the Year?
So DraftKings has 3 of the categories. They have MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
Hey, hold on. We're trying to get a fucking FanDuel sponsorship. What are you doing?
FanDuel doesn't have the player awards up on there. I couldn't find them.
Jesus Christ. Well, an anonymous sports book.
Yes, an anonymous
one it is.
Shut up, motherfucker.
Provided these. provided the player awards odds. All right, so we got most valuable player. We got Patty Mahomes at minus 310, Jalen Hurts plus 450, Josh Allen plus 450, Joe Burrow plus 900, and then all these guys are 13,000 and more. We got Justin Jefferson, Tua, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey. So all those guys are huge long shots. So all right, Matt, what are you thinking about this award? I mean, this one, it seems it's already picked.
So, yeah, I mean, judging by the odds, you're gonna think that Mahomes has this one. However, I mean, you have a quarterback of a 13-1 team who was the favorite for the past like 4 weeks, and he gets hurt, and now suddenly like he's not the MVP anymore. Like, it's the end of the season. Your division's already locked up. You already have a playoff spot. You're probably going to be the number 1 seed. I think the MVP becomes a joke if you don't give him the MVP. I understand that Pat Mahomes has the most passing yards, but Jalen Hurts has been an absolute fucking dude for the Eagles all year long. And, like, they have the best record in the NFL. Like, I think Jalen Hurts gets MVP, and then I think Pat Mahomes gets Offensive Player of the Year.
Well, like, okay, Matt, to your credit, like, if the Eagles were in like, oh, I need to win this game, or we're going to like, would they play Jalen Hurts? Would Jalen Hurts win? Would Jalen Hurts be playing this week though? Like, would Jalen Hurts be playing if they needed to win this game?
Probably.
Yeah. So exactly. Sprained shoulder, like him. I'm sure he's playing.
But the thing is,
they're being cautious.
So hey, look with Jalen Hurts. Look at the Colts game. Like, he literally led them back. Like, he ran a 15 yards rushing touchdown in. He led them back that entire game. Like, he was the only dude on that team that was actually fucking playing good ball.
The only thing that can sway me right now is that Patrick Mahomes is leading in passing yards by by almost 500 yards, and next to where's old boy at?
Justin. I mean, Hurts doesn't have that many, but I guarantee Hurts triples Mahomes' rushing yards.
Well, okay, so I have to jump in here. Patrick Mahomes is going to win it because he's been a much more important part of their team than Jalen Hurts has been to the Eagles, I think.
I don't know. Jalen
Hurts has been very good. Don't get me wrong. They have the best record in the league. I think they're the best team in the NFC. But Patrick
Hurts has 747 rushing yards.
But Patrick Mahomes lost.
If the Eagles lose this weekend to the Cowboys by a mile, does that like make more of a case for Jalen Hurts to be the MVP?
I don't think that moves the odds at all.
Really?
No, I don't think so. No.
Hey, update. Fucking what's his nuts? Yeah, what's his nuts? Strevler just sealed the game. Bradford minus 6.5.
You see the kick that knocked it out of his hands?
Oh, that's
awesome. It was Strevler's fault. It was Wilson's.
It was fucking.
That's
Garrett Wilson.
That's 2 game-sealing picks for the Jags in the past 2 weeks that have been fucking unbelievable.
You guys should have been jagging off with me.
No, I think Mahomes is going to win it just because his numbers have been ridiculous this year. He's played better than he did last year without Tyreek Hill. Jalen Hurts, don't get me wrong, very good. I would love to see him win it because I like Jalen Hurts a lot, and I'm kind of not liking Patrick Mahomes as much recently. So I would love to see Jalen get it, but he's not. Patrick is going to win it just because, I mean, he's a much bigger face than what Jalen is.
Well, now, if Patrick had won it the last 4 years, then they're going to give it to Jalen Hurts. It's like the LeBron situation, you know?
Probably.
LeBron wins MVP too much, so they got to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, Mahomes is the face of the league right now, especially Rodgers back-to-back MVP. He's not doing very good. Brady's not doing good. Like, Mahomes is what they want. So, yeah, it's going to be Mahomes. Sure.
Yeah. All right.
So then if Mahomes gets MVP, is it Justin Jefferson or is it
Josh Jacobs?
What's his nuts? No, who we were just talking about. Oh,
Jalen.
no. Yeah, Jalen.
I can see a case
For
for.
I
offensive
feel like
player of the year.
offensive POY is not like a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think it usually is because MVP is always.
Last year
Because
was Cooper.
MVP's
Last year
usually
was
a quarterback.
Last year was
Last
Cooper,
year was
and
Cooper
then the year
Kupp.
before that was Derrick Henry, I believe.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like it's got to go to JJ this year, especially if Mahomes wins.
Easily.
So let's look back.
No, you're
Yeah,
talking
I
Justin
don't know
Jefferson,
who
not
else
Josh
there would be.
Jacobs.
2019 was Michael
Unless-
Thomas. 2018 was Patrick Mahomes, though.
Hey,
So
unless
yeah.
they give us a Tyreek. Tyreek has the
Oh,
most receiving
Justin
yards, I'm pretty
Jefferson
sure.
would get it before Tyreek does.
No, Justin Jefferson is ahead of Tyreek
Yeah.
by 100 yards.
Now, I would also
Gotcha.
maybe throw
yeah.
Tua in the conversation for if he can get it back on track. I
Who?
think he
Who?
Tua.
No.
No,
They
I
won't
think
give us a
I think
Tua.
if he could turn it on the last couple weeks, I think he can make.
Tua was
won't.
gifted 2 speedster wide receivers, and I don't
They-
think he's done really much.
Tua didn't play for like 2 or 3 weeks. They would give us a Tyreek before they give us a Tua. Tyreek's a bigger name too.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could hear a case for Justin Jefferson, Jalen, or Tyreek, but I think Jefferson would get it before Tyreek does.
I
How
think
about
Jefferson
defensive player of the year?
Defensive player of the year is interesting because right now it's really 2 people. It's Bosa or Parsons.
on
Nick
who?
Bosa or Michael
Parsons?
Nick Bosa or Micah Parsons. Right now,
I think it's
Bosa-
criminal that Matt Judon's not in it, and I get it that his team is not competing the way, but like he's keeping his teams in it. He's 14.5 sacks, man.
well, Bosa's got that.
I
many.
think. Yeah. How many does Parsons have?
Parsons has like 11 or so, 10 or 11.
Parsons also has like a ton of tackles, I'm sure.
Micah Parsons, he's got 13 actually.
So they do the award show like the week before the Super Bowl, don't they?
Yeah, and Nick Bosa actually has 15.
Or like the week of the Super Bowl. So I think, honestly, for this one, I think it's whoever makes it further in the playoffs.
They don't take playoffs into account for this.
You're kidding me. You don't think they fucking take the playoffs into account for
this? They say they don't, but they probably
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Yeah. So I think whoever makes it further in the playoffs, that's who's going to get it. I think right now, I would lean Micah Parsons. I don't know who the favorite is, but I'd probably lean Micah.
Bosa's the favorite at minus 140. Parsons is plus 105.
Yeah, I think especially if he has a big game this weekend, I would lean Parsons for sure.
Yeah, I definitely Parsons has definitely been a much more versatile player. He drops back in coverage more, but Nick Bosa, he's leading the league in sacks. He's been an absolute monster. So it would be hard for them not to take the sack leader, which I don't think that's what this award should become, but it probably is what it's
going to.
Yeah,
it's just like like MVP or offense player of the year, whoever has the most passing yards, that's who's going to win that. You know what I mean?
Give me Parsons. I do think Bosa will probably win it, but I would like to see Judon as a dark horse. If he can tally up a few more sacks towards the end of the season, I would love to see Judon in that conversation.
Yeah. I think if Parsons didn't play for the Dallas Cowboys, he wouldn't be getting as much pub as he's getting. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? I think he's so good, man. I think he's really good.
He is. He is very, very good. But like TJ Watt and Nick Bosa are also very, very good, and they get nowhere near the amount of pub as Micah Parsons.
Oh, really? I mean, I feel like Nick Bosa and Nick Bosa is already on a good Niners defense. I think they get a fair amount of publicity.
I don't think Nick Bosa gets as much publicity, but Micah Parsons and TJ Watt definitely get more.
TJ Watt only because he's literally, besides Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's the only fucking person on the Steelers defense that is worth a single fucking shit.
Good this year. All right. Last award is the comeback player of the year. Right now,
we got coach of the year too, though.
Oh yeah, coach of the year. So we got. I don't have odds for that one though. Geno Smith, Christian McCaffrey, Jared Goff. Geno's the favorite at plus 110. McCaffrey is at plus 230. Jared Goff's at plus 230. There's also Saquon at plus 1,500, Derrick Henry at plus 5,000, and then Nick Gates at plus 10,000. Who even is Nick Gates?
First of all, who the fuck is Nick Gates? Second of all, this is easy. Fucking, who was the favorite?
Gino.
Yeah, Gino. I mean,
dude, come on.
He balled out this year. Like,
but if he doesn't play pretty well these last couple weeks,
it doesn't matter. Christian McCaffrey is not going to get it. The NFL does not like Christian McCaffrey. I don't care what you tell me. They do not want Christian McCaffrey to be good. Geno Smith is. They don't. They want to keep him, and the Stanford kid always gets hurt.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, fair enough.
They don't want to push him. They're not going to give it to Christian McCaffrey. I guarantee they give it to Geno. Honestly, that being at plus money, I would fucking hammer that. Geno played out of his mind this year. Unless for some reason he gets hurt the last 2 weeks.
Dude, Geno made his first Pro Bowl, right?
Yeah. He's probably got locked up in.
Give me Geno, bro. Like,
yeah,
did anybody,
it's Geno, especially being plus money.
If you ask anybody before the season starts, who's going to be your comeback player of the year? Geno Smith doesn't get one fucking vote.
Hey, real quick, celebratory clap for Bradford minus 6.5 Jaguars. That was an unbelievable pick, dude.
Thank you, guys.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Nice job, Bob.
It just felt good. It just felt good, man. I just felt good.
You just locked it up right there, 19-3. I absolutely fucking love it. Nice job.
But anyway, on the Geno conversation, I mean, you ask anybody who's the comeback player of the year. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, tore his ACL, whatever. Nobody would say Geno Smith, and I think that's why you pick him. He remained the starter the whole year. He made the Seahawks relevant without Russell Wilson.
They're about to make it into the playoffs if they win out.
Yeah,
exactly. So you got to give it to him, and everybody doubted him. The dude is still a starter years later and is actually making the conversation of comeback player of the year, and I think he's a shoo-in for it.
Yeah,
as long as the Seahawks don't look absolutely terrible these last 3 weeks and Geno doesn't throw 7 picks.
Well, yeah, of course.
He's probably going to be comeback player of the year.
I'm going to look at his stats real quick just to make sure they're up to par.
Yeah, so my problem with comeback player of the year is what is the award? Because honestly,
that's everybody's problem with it.
Why is Brian Robinson
You could say most improved.
Why? But I mean, Alex Smith won it a couple years ago. He played one game, didn't do that well, but it's because he came off that incredible surgery, right? Why is Brian Robinson Jr. not in the conversation? Because he got shot before the season and he's played well this year. I mean, so I don't get the award makes no sense. Give me Geno just because he made the Pro Bowl. I think that kind of locks it up for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I actually pulled up the odds for Offensive Player of the Year on a different site. Justin Jefferson's the favorite at plus 140. Jalen Hurts is number 2 at plus 250. Tyreek Hill at plus 300. So we were right with those 3 guys being in the lead. And then you got Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce, all at over plus 1,000. Some of them over plus 2,000. So definitely like Justin Jefferson for that.
The fact that Josh Jacobs is even in the conversation is fucking terrible. Jacobs. What the fuck? They're not even a 500 team. You can't.
But Josh Jacobs has been awesome this year. He's been awesome.
Oh, eat my ass.
All right. On to Coach of the Year. We got a heavy favorite, Nick Sirianni, over minus 225. We got Dan Campbell at plus 250, Kyle Shanahan plus 2,000, Brian Daboll plus 2,500, Kevin O'Connell, Doug Peterson. Yeah. What?
Dude, I didn't even think I forgot about Dan Campbell and the Lions. Let's just a scenario. Eagles lose out. Lions win out, make it to the playoffs. Who wins Coach of the Year?
I like Dan Campbell. Dude, I
Dan
love
Campbell's going to win. If the Lions make the playoffs, Dan Campbell is going to win Coach of the Year. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, no, I love me some Dan.
Like obviously unless you're putting it in a parlay, which I don't know if you even can parlay those picks, but
Probably.
like unless you're putting Nick Sirianni in a parlay, I think you got to sprinkle Dan Campbell for Coach of the Year.
Oh, for sure.
Hell, I'm back, fellas. I'm back.
Hey.
What were we talking about?
Hey,
Okay, so we're talking about
just saying. Nick Sirianni minus 225, Dan Campbell plus 250. Say, quick scenario, Eagles lose out, Lions win out, make it to the playoffs. It's 110% Dan Campbell, right?
Yes, in that scenario, yes. But right now, I'm taking Sirianni. But in that scenario, Dan Campbell. I mean, Dan Campbell. It's just
Dan Campbell's worth the sprinkle.
Okay, he's got the stuff you can't measure, baby. He's got the gusto. He's got the just juice, man. You'd have to take him. Like maybe he doesn't have the record, but you see the speeches, you see the way the players respond, they get after it.
The way he cries.
They have the best record in the NFL for like the last 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, like that's talk about a fucking turnaround.
Who doesn't like to see the Lions win at this point besides a fucking NFC North fan? I mean, I root for them.
How does it feel that the Bears are about to have a worse pick than the fucking Detroit Lions? Right, I better pick, but worse record than the Detroit Lions.
It hurts, but you know what? Honestly, if it could be anybody, it'd be the Detroit Lions.
Dan Campbell, what? MCDC,
I love me some Dan Campbell. Okay, real quick. I just want to say, this graphic that they put up in the game tonight, it's the New York Jets' first half possessions, okay? Let me just run through them real quick. So they had 4 plays for -3 yards, 6 plays for 28 yards, 5 plays for 23 yards, 3 plays for -2 yards, and 4 plays for 1 yard.
Is that each possession individually?
That's each possession. They had 5 possessions, and they scored on one of those. Which one did they score on?
Probably the negative, whatever.
Yeah, the only possession the Jets scored on in the first half was the possession where they went -3 yards and kicked a field goal.
Was it an interception?
That's right. That fumble at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That is pitiful.
The Jets are bad, bro.
Yeah, their defense
good for Strewalder or whatever for getting to play.
Their defense has allowed 2 touchdowns.
He just fumbled out of bounds.
Yeah. So their defense.
Dude looks like he just got those tattoos from prison and he's playing.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
They let him out the fucking ward to go play.
So the Jets defense has allowed 2 touchdowns in their last 2 games total. And they're going to be 0-2.
Bro. Did you hear about that fucking Chiefs fan that dresses up as a wolf?
Yes.
Okay,
what the fuck, bro?
Me and Emily went to the Chiefs and Colts game, like week 3.
You saw him?
This past year? He was 5 feet away from us. I'm not even fucking playing. He was walking right fucking next to us, and he probably just got done robbing fucking Plainfield Bank. Like, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me?
Good thing I'm FDIC secure.
You need to do some research real quick. I bet there was a bank robbery around Indiana around that time.
No shit.
Why would he wear the same fit though? This dude's dumb. He's like, yeah, I'll just wear the same thing.
His bail is $200,000.
Not only that,
are you fucking kidding me?
Not only that,
what was his name again?
Chiefsaholic.
Chiefsaholic, bro.
But did you hear about like Red Helmet or whatever his name is? You guys hear about him?
Oh, no. You talking about X Factor and Red Extreme?
No. Red Helmet, I think is the guy's name or something like that.
Oh, no, that's Mr.
His head
Helmet.
He's on a terrorist watch list, Britain.
for fucking 9/11, dude.
No,
Oh,
not
Jesus
not
Christ.
9/11. No. So he was a part of there was bombing
even better.
before 9/11 at the World Trade Center, but he was connected to the terrorist cell. And
Who's on the Boston Marathon list? Come on.
he's in witness
Pretty close,
protection,
yeah.
dude. And he's sitting front row at the Chiefs game on live TV in witness protection.
What a fucking maniac, bro.
Dude,
The
what?
dude looks like a fucking terrorist. He looks like a serial killer.
Cut. We're canceled.
What? Did we say the N-word? Oh no.
Took a Matt's 1/16th in.
Oh my, we got to end this before it goes too bad.
Hold on, the game's almost over. We gotta finish her out.
I mean, it's
we're good.
it's over. I mean, there's a minute left.
Ooh.
The Jet. Hey, babe. Come on, Streelver. Come
Yeah,
on.
we'll watch this 4th and 6, and then it's.
Dude.
I had the under 36 and a half unofficially,
what
but
Easy under. Easy under.
Oh my goodness, that.
jeez. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm surprised they didn't call PI on that.
Oh my, dude, you see this jacket yelling?
Bro, Strevler with the gold chain.
Hold up, wait.
He's a dog.
After this, watch the dude in the blue jacket yellow.
Oh, I saw him. He's a pussy.
The dude he was yelling at was like, "Damn, dude, your breath stinks. Get a fucking Tic Tac or something."
He's like, "Hey, Florida man, go back to Jacksonville."
Yeah, for real. Look at the
Just waiting for the funds to roll in, baby.
All right, need out, baby. What a terrible game. Love the -6.5, Bradford.
Thank you, brother. I should have taken more. I should have known that they were going to win by 16 points.
Yeah. Take what -16. What
minus 15 and a half.
What a play.
Genius.
All right, boys. This is a fun podcast. We almost went 2 hours.
I didn't feel like it.
That's
Felt
good.
good.
What a good time. I say we just need to start recording through the whole Thursday night game from now on. That's a lot of fun.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of electric.
All right. Well, it was good talking with you. Thank you for watching, viewers.
Yep.
I believe we got a
Merry
new subscriber
Christmas.
this week.
And
boys.
as always,
Happy
stay
Hanukkah.
classy. Bets
Happy
and
holidays.
Brewskis.
Yeah, happy holidays, everybody. Have a safe New Year's. We'll be back next Thursday. Talk about more NFL.
Yep.
What?
Hey.
All right, boys. It was
On
good talking
hood.
to you.
Stay horny.
Thank you all for watching.